Hey, what's up everyone? So I was getting ready to go to the gym and I wanted to do a quick video on not being a sheep and being an individual. What does that mean? That means don't do what everybody else is doing. Let me explain. So you have all these seminars, real estate seminars, get rich, buy this program. You can buy real estate with no money down and be a millionaire. Nah, you don't want to do that. Let me explain why. First of all, you can't buy real estate with no money down. It's bullshit, right? Second, if you're going to a real estate seminar and you're sitting in a room with 1,000 or 10,000 people and these speakers are up there telling everybody the same thing and giving everybody the same roadmap, how does that make you different, right? Let me give you a perfect example. There's about 5,000 properties for sale in Las Vegas, including condos, townhouses, houses, high-rise, everything, right? So maybe you have a good 50 to 100. Let's just be ambitious and say there's 500 fucked up properties out there that need to be completely rehabbed. So if you have tens of thousands of people trying to do the exact same thing, how the hell are you gonna get these properties and fight against all these other investors that have the same playbook you have to get this property, be able to flip it and make good money, right? Let me give you another example. All these guys and ladies, good job ladies, all these guys and ladies that are doing these seminars and are just traveling and doing seminars and traveling and doing seminars and traveling and doing seminars, they're not flipping properties anymore. No. They're actually relying on you to go out and talk to your friends and family, and maybe you have someone that has a really fucked up property to go halves with them, and they're gonna show you how to do it, right? So when you go to these seminars, they're gonna charge you X amount to get in the seminar, which is probably 1,000 or 500 or 5,000. Then they're gonna upcharge you and say, if you buy our premium investor package, which is $20,000, we'll help you with one-on-one consultation and blah, 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 blah. Now, look, not to say that, you know, being taught how to flip properties isn't a good thing. My only thing is that you can't do what everybody else is doing because now the margins are a lot slimmer. So let's say you have a $100,000 property. Okay, let's say the property's worth $200,000. You're buying it for, you know, they have it listed for 100 grand. But you got 40 investors bidding that thing up to 130, 140, then you got to put 40 grand into it. Now you're at like, you know, 180, whatever the case may be. There's no room for profit. You just spent all that time and all that money and all that holding costs because you probably got a hard money loan and you're making no money and you're trying to push it to 220 and 230. But what if you don't get 220 or 230? So my point is don't do what everybody else is doing. I do videos on this all the time. Go find a small commercial building or a small retail center, or maybe get with a couple other investors, change the zoning, do a mixed use overlay, change the zoning to what works today. What works today is not retail centers. What works today is not office space. What works today is light industrial. You need that light industrial mixed use overlay, right? So you could have like maybe an office or a small storefront, but the back is all warehouse, right? Every small business owner needs a warehouse. Do you know how many small business owners need just one little small office? Nobody gets out of their car and goes to the local retail center anymore. Nobody works from an office anymore. Everybody works from home. So here's the opportunity to become creative and don't do what everybody else is doing. I cannot stress that to you enough. I have a Rolodex. I have 1,000 investors in my phone and more that call every single day asking me if I have flip properties. Why are they asking me for flip properties? Because they took the same fucking course you took that told them to cold call realtors and get them to give you flip properties, right? Don't do what everybody else is doing. There's no money in it. Why not? Why you need to go do something else, right? Another example. Let's say I'm a real estate agent, because I am, and I'm fucking badass, right? Am I gonna do what everybody else is doing? Hell no. So let's say everybody has a real estate sign, and most of these cats are on their sign like this. Why would I do that? This isn't a glamour shots on my for sale sign, right? It's better to have a sign that's pink with purple polka dots, the ugliest sign in the world. But guess what? People are gonna remember that sign that is pink with purple polka dots. So the lesson of today, don't get caught up with the get rich quick. Don't go broke trying to be rich, right? It's just don't do it. Don't get caught up in the hype of 10x and you can 10x your money and all this bullshit. Don't get caught up in that. I'm telling you straight up, don't do it. I've seen too many people get caught up in the glitz and glamour because the people on stage that are saying this are already millionaires. Well, guess what? They've already been doing it 10, 15, 20 years. Now there's so many people in the game, you gotta go do something different. So don't be a sheep, go do you, figure out a way to do something different. I'm telling you straight up, figure out a way to go do something different, okay? For more content like this, make sure you subscribe, like, and follow. I'm gonna help you out and get you out of that line of doing what everybody else is doing. Have a blessed day.